So Kev, as we said, Texas State going bowling 7-5. Do you have a guess on where they end up? I guess those are announced Sunday, right?
Yeah, Frisco. I'm thinking Frisco. That's there's been a mutual relationship, I guess is one way I could put it, between the two. Like all season, they've been keeping their eyes on the Bobcats all year. There's others that are in the mix. I know NOLA is in the mix. I know there's a lot. That's a pretty coveted one, being in New Orleans and everything. In Frisco, it's, not too far from San Marcos, have fans that could travel to there. So that seems like the likeliest destination. I don't have any inclination about which one it is going to be, more so than the other, but that's from the reading the tea leaves. That's what it seems like. It's going to be Frisco, which would be nice for me. A nice easy drive. I don't mind NOLA. I love NOLA. 5 hours, not that bad of a drive, but I'd rather stay in Texas.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, it's we've I've covered a lot of bowl games over the years, and the nice tropical locations are certainly fun and stuff, but sometimes after a long season you do appreciate a short bit of travel, where it's not quite as cumbersome. And obviously, I would think that would allow a lot of Texas State fans to go to the game.
Yeah, which is big. That's one reason that Frisco does like Texas State. They've seen the 20% increase in attendance this season. They set a record for total attendance in the season for Texas State. And so Frisco sees that and they like that. But I as much as I like tropical places, we just saw Coastal was announced for the Hawaii Bowl. And that's a Sun Belt team. I got to tell you, I'm really glad I don't have to fly all the way to Hawaii or try to make those kind of travel. As much as I love,
maybe the only person in America that's going, dang,
I don't want to go to Hawaii.
I don't want to go to Hawaii.
I'm tired.
I hear you. It is a long season.
My bet is Hawaii, as far as I'm concerned. It's just a tropical oasis that I can't wait to get to every night.
Well, if it is Frisco, so we have a couple of stringers here. One of whom was Zach's predecessor as the beat writer, John Werner, who was been here for freaking 40 years, but now is a stringer. But he's a Texas State alum, and then I've got another guy, Jason Orts, who's a Texas State alum. I suspect that they would probably go to that game. So I know Orts would, but.
Do you have any, Brice? I'm assuming you've been to Frisco, and this wouldn't be a One True podcast without food discussion.
Yeah, there you go. That's a great question. So, to me, anytime you're in the Metroplex, Kincaid's Hamburgers is a good bet. They have multiple locations, including one in Arlington. How far is Arlington from Frisco? It's all up there. But yeah, I mean, that would be a place. Frisco itself, I'd have to think. But I've been to that minor league park there. There's a lot of stuff. Frisco's kind of a highfalutin area, I feel like now, but they have a lot of industry and business up there. So yeah, I may have to get back to Keff on that and think about it. But certainly Kincaid's Hamburgers would be a good bet. So anyway, there you go. For any Bobcat fans heading up there, you're welcome. So, Keff, thanks again, man. And it's kind of funny how we just sort of bookended the season with you, but we'll have to bring you back next year. I don't think, does Baylor play Texas State, Zach?
No, Tarleton, I think is, that's there.
But maybe we'll just bring Keff on for the heck of it. So.
You're a good podcast guest.
I can talk about most things.